All right. I hope everybody can hear me and everybody can see me. Okay. All right. Who is here? If you're watching here, let me see your comments. Let me see your emojis. If you're watching, I hope that you can actually hear me. Aha. All right. Hello. I hope you can hear me. Awesome. Thank you very much for the feedback. Hello. I can see Rahima, Ejir, Osakede, Treasure, Nomsi, Mercy, Ajay Bay. Good evening. Welcome. Awesome. I hope you can also see my screen as well. If you can, please let me know that you can. All right. Thank you. I am super excited today because of what I'm about to share with you. Automatic income secrets to automating your income online. For the next 30 to 40 minutes or so, I'm going to be sharing with you some amazing insights. If you know anybody who needs to be here now, let them know. Share this link to this webinar right now. Share it on your social media platforms, share it on your Instagram stories, share it on your WhatsApp stories or your WhatsApp status, share it everywhere that you need to share it so that we can get going. Everybody who needs to be here, who wants to be able to finally live a life of freedom, who wants to finally able to have automated income. You want to be able to have coaching clients come into your coaching business on autopilot. You want to be able to have members come into your group coaching program on autopilot, or you want to have people buying your digital products, buying your books, buying everything that you have to sell on autopilot. You want to be able to get people buying while you sleep. You want to be able to basically print money and turn your business into an ATM machine that just constantly makes money for you. If this is you, let me know in the comment section that you're ready and you're excited and you're good to go. And make sure that your friends and family and anybody who has a business definitely gets on here. Okay. Make sure that everybody definitely gets on here so that we can get started. Hey, everybody, welcome. Okay. Let's get started. I really hope that you're still able to hear me once I'm able to do this and remove my face, because you don't need my face for this. You okay? All right. So the sound is good. I just want to make sure the sound is good and you can still hear me so that we can get started. Okay. Thank you so much for joining this amazing webinar today on automatic income secrets to automating your income online. So before we get started, a few housekeeping rules. For the next 30-40 minutes or so, make sure that I have your undivided attention and you have your pens and your journals ready to take notes, and that you are going to put to action everything that I share with you today, that you're going to take action on these things, and that you are going to get results. And when you get results, share them with me as well, okay? Also, as I'm talking, you may have a couple of questions that you want to ask. I'll advise you to probably write them down in your journals so that you don't forget. Because if you post them during the course of this webinar, I may miss it. So I would give you time at the end of this webinar to ask questions, okay? So please make sure that you write them down so that you don't forget them, all right? So let's get started. We have a couple of people here. I'm not waiting for anybody. We're going to get started. First things first, who am I? In case you came across this video by chance, or you're watching live, or you've never heard of me before, you kind of have an idea who I am, but you don't really know what I do yet. I'm going to just briefly tell you. My name is Edirin Edewor, and that pretty shirt I'm wearing in the slide there is a shirt made for my community. I have an amazing community called Online Publishers and Entrepreneurs Network. It's going to be 5 years on the 20th of June 2022. and I'm a multiple Amazon bestselling author. I'm also an entrepreneur. What I basically do is I help business owners like you create a stress-free business that gives them freedom. Now, there may be a little bit of typos in my slides today. Forgive me for them. I was really excited when I was creating the slides. I just couldn't wait to share them with you. Okay. So forgive the typos. So I help business owners like you create a stress-free business using simple systems, tools, models, skill sets, mindset, tool sets that help you to create a life of freedom, just as I have done. Okay. So that's what I want to share with you today. Now, um, apart from the fact that I help business owners like you, I just want to share a little bit of some of the people I have worked with recently. If you cannot see my side, if the things on the side are too small, you can always turn your phone to landscape mode so that you can see. Okay, so here are just a couple of testimonials from members of my community that I've worked with just this year, even that have been able to have fantastic results. Okay, so I always have receipts, I always show you receipts. It's not just me, but there are also amazing people who have amazing results too from fantastic business. At the top is Zainab. Zainab is a confidence and transformational coach, and we started working together this year. And this is her testimonial that she shared during one of our group coaching sessions. And she said, "I made a cumulative of 7 figures in nairas as at last week from my coaching business. A big win for me, getting closer to my income goal for the year." For context, she's been in the coaching business for 6 years, but this year has been her most successful financial year from coaching so far. And guess what? It's not a coincidence that we actually started working together just this year as well. Or is it Ketura Oyibo that is a diction coach? She she helps people to be able to build your confidence by speaking better so that they can attain fantastic goals and attain career goals and be able to present and speak with confidence. And she's in my inner circle, and we actually worked together one-on-one, and she also joined my inner circle as well this January. And she was like, "How do you rate a membership that helps you make 3 times or more your monthly income, led to making 6 figures from the pre-order sales of your book?" Now, for context, she has a number of books and she hasn't been able to make 6 figures from books combined all through the period of time that she had those books. But just by working with me in January, she was able to actually hit 6 figures in pre-orders alone from her books. And she's built massive visibility. She grew her platform from just 1,900 or so to over 9,000. Now it's over 10,000. I think it's about 11,000 or so now, close to that, in her community in a matter of months. And guess what? When I told her at the beginning of the year that, strive to work towards building a community of 5,000 first, let's start with that goal for the year, she told me it was impossible. But I said, you know what, just stick to the system, just work with what I give you, and you will see a fantastic results. And she was able to double her goal in just 4 months. All right. Or is it Olalere of Pemipo, who has a 9 to 5 job and she also has a business as well as a content writer? Now, she started the year with a lot of debts, right? She had a lot of debts in her hands and she really did not know how to pay her debt. But in 27 days, just 27 days of working together, she was able to pay off almost 1 million naira in less than a month, just by working together and help and going through the systems that I shared with her. There's another fantastic person who's an interior designer as well, and she has her own academy and she helps people to be able to build successful interior design business. And she's been working with me for years. And at the bottom there, you can see where she says, "When Edirin creates, you can bet it's 100% transformational." I've been through some of her programs, such as the 1KM. I did that back in 2018, I think, and School of Influence, which was done 2020. And I'm still enjoying the returns on those investments. In 2022, I'm stripping away every unnecessary commitment and pursuing focus just like never before. I trust Edirin to deliver above and beyond with this latest program. She's talking about my Inner Circle program that she started with in January. So these are just a number of people I've worked with. I could share all their testimonials, but we won't leave here today if I start sharing all of those things. But these are just fantastic results from ordinary people just like you and me, who have been able to build a business that gives them money to conquer their goals, to be able to reach for their amazing visions. Okay. And guess what? I used to, also struggle as well. If you're here and you're like, "Oh man, I'm struggling with business," doing you sound fantastic, but I mean, really, where did you start from? Guess what? Before I knew about how to automate my business and basically print money whenever I wanted. I was constantly churning out new products. I was doing a business audit sometime a couple of years back, and I found out that I created 100 webinars, products, courses, classes, and stuff in just 1 year. A whole 100. Guess what? That was my most stressful time of my life. The funny thing is, I went through that review when I was doing the audit for my business. I was like, there has to be a better way. I cannot constantly be posting, constantly creating webinars, classes, courses, up and down. Every single month that I want to make money and hit my income goals, I have to launch something which leads me to creating again. I'm tired, overwhelmed. I am basically living with an autoimmune condition, and it makes me constantly sick and stressed and just fed up with the whole thing. I had no days off. I was working 7 days a week. I'll be in church and I'll have clients sending me DMs. It was just ridiculous. And I was having a yo-yo income, my income here going up and down because I had to rely on a launch doing well in order for me to hit my income goal or not. So it was horrible having to actively work for every single penny that came into my business. That was my life before. But when I was able to discover how to build a business that allows me to have an automated stream of income, I started having fewer, stronger offers. There was last year, I don't think I created up to 10 offers. And that included webinars and courses and classes and all of those things. I didn't have more than 10. I had fewer offers, but they were strong. And guess what? My income tripled from when I was doing 100 offers. My income tripled with fewer but stronger offers. I wasn't always posting content because I needed to show up, but I was only posting when I had something to say, which was fantastic because it means that every single piece of content I created was of absolute value. I was doing less launching, but I was having more fun. I had time off to be able to care for my health as well because I wasn't actively working for every single bit of income that was coming into my business. The best thing that it did for me was that it offered me time and location freedom. It allowed me to be able to travel without having to worry about my business. It allowed me to be able to work from anywhere, such that by 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, I was able to pick my bags and just in 1 week decide that I know I'm done with my country. I want to go see the world. I'm traveling. I'm going to Dubai. And I went to Dubai and I decided to stay there. And I could afford to stay. And I'm still living in Dubai today. Dubai is a country that people from my country come to vacation once a year. But I get to live here and call it my home. And it's been my home now for almost 2 years. And it's been a ball. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've been having the time of my life, and I've had a predictable six-figure income from doing the things I'm about to share with you. All right. So please don't take these things for granted because they will help you. So this session, this webinar, this class, whatever you want to call it, is for you if you are tired of going round and round in circles like a headless chicken. Nobody wants to be going round and round tired, feeling anxious, and always worrying about when the next income is going to come in, waiting for the launch before you have money coming to your business. This is for you if you're tired of always having to do a launch to make money for your business. Like if you don't launch, people will not pay you. This is for you if you want to have your business work for you instead of you working for your business. This is for you if you want to have a more stable income. There's nothing more blissful than predictable, stable income because you know exactly how much you're going to have because you have a plan, you have a system that works, something that brings you money. Whether anything happens to you or not, you're still able to bring in a lot of money for your business. Okay. Now, there are many ways to do that, and there are many ways to make money. And I know you're here and you're excited, like, man, I want to make this money. I want to make all this money. But guess what? It's not about your money. It's not just about the money. What is your why? What is your why? If you don't have a strong, compelling why, you will not be committed to the how. If you don't have a strong, compelling why, you will not be committed to the how. For me, my why has always been about freedom, time freedom, location freedom, but most importantly, freedom to be able to live life on my own terms. Right? Because I was in 2016, I was diagnosed with early onset rheumatoid arthritis. It's an autoimmune condition, it's incurable. I have to live with it for the rest of my life. And I had to make a lot of lifestyle changes to be able to manage myself. One of the changes is that I can't go back to it. I can't do a 9 to 5 job. One of the changes is I may have flare ups at any given time that will really, really affect me, and I may need to take a couple of days off, and I would need to have absolute time to rest and recover and recuperate. I need to be able to build a system or a structure that allows me to be able to rest and manage my health without having to, get fired from a job for not showing up, or, getting pity stares and such and such. Right. So for me, my why is, for me, is my health. I'm a single woman. I'm unmarried. So my why right now has to do with me. All right. And I want to be able to be in a place where I can afford fantastic healthcare, world class healthcare systems. When I was in Nigeria, I was told that there was nothing they could do for me for my health challenges. But when I came here, I did a bunch of tests. I did MRIs, I did ultrasound, I did blood tests, I did x-rays, I did so many things. And they were able to find, the root of the challenges for me, prescribe me really, really good drug, and put me on observation. And I'm on a fantastic treatment regimen that has really improved my health and really, really improved the quality of my life. Right? I'm in a place where I know that if anything happens, I can pick up my phone, call an ambulance, and in 2 minutes they'll be here. That's a strong why for me. Not being in a country where I don't want to talk about that. So what's your why? Why is it important for you that you make extra money? Is it because you want to be able to have freedom? Is it because you want to improve the quality of your life for your children? Is it because you want to build generational wealth? Is it because you want to not have to borrow every single month in order for you to pay bills? Is it for you to be able to see the world? Is it for you to be able to build a legacy, leave something back for people, be able to impact, be able to give back to your community, to your church, your mosque, your society? What is it for you? What's your vision? If you don't have a strong vision, all these things I will share with you today will just be like Zobo, according to my Nigerian brothers and sisters. You will forget about them, and you will go about your life the way you came before without anything changing. Okay? So, what I will share with you today is, first of all, why your income is doing the yo-yo dance and what to do about it. Secondly, the mistakes that most business owners make in marketing and sales, and why you need to stop making those mistakes if you want to see progress. And finally, my number one secret to consistent automatic income, and how you too can print money on the regular. Okay? Are you excited? Are you ready? Are you good to go? Should we get started? If you're good to go, let me see some fire emojis in the comment section for those of you who are watching live. Even if you're watching the replay, put some fire emojis. I'm not sure about the replay though, but put some fire emojis. Let me know that you're excited and you're ready to go so that we can get started immediately. Okay? You see a couple of new people joining in. We have a couple of people here. A few dozen people are already here right now. So let's get started. I don't want to waste your time. Let's get into it immediately. I'm not seeing those fire emojis. Where are your fire emojis? Let's see those fire emojis so that we can get started. Okay? Awesome. Thank you very much for your responses. Good to see you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get going. All right. So, first of all, have you had any of these conversations in your head, in your mind, as a business owner before? You're here and you're like, man, I want more money and more freedom, but I don't know where to start from. Or you're saying, oh, this online business thing is too confusing. There's way too many things to do. Like today, you're hearing that you should do reels. Tomorrow, you're hearing that you should post content. Next tomorrow, you're hearing that it's podcast. The other tomorrow, you're hearing that you'll do YouTube. The other tomorrow, email marketing, WhatsApp this and that. There's way, way, way too many things. All right. Or you're here and like, I'm overwhelmed with all the tech tools that I need to run a successful business. Like if it's not uh StreamYard, is Canva. If it's not Canva, it's Stellar. If it's not Stellar, you're doing Facebook group. What's the difference between a Facebook group and a Facebook page? Oh, do I need to do ConvertKit or MailChimp or this or that? There's way too many tools. It's confusing. Or there's somebody out there who's dealing with imposter syndromes, and you're like, man, there are better experts out there, better than me. So why would anybody want to buy from me? Right? Somebody out there who's better than me is doing the same thing. I mean, somebody is teaching publishing, somebody else is teaching content writing, that they're already making millions and they're huge already. People already know them, they have big followings. Why would anybody want to listen to me? Right? Why would anybody want to listen to me? Or you're one of the people who are just completely pessimistic and like, oh, people don't have money to pay me. Like, the country's in a recession. Sardine now is like 600. Nobody has money to pay me for what I do. you know, because everybody is thinking about how to feed, how to survive. So nobody wants what I have. But yet there are people in your field that are selling every single day. And you're not asking yourself, how is it that they're doing it? How is it that they're able to buy? How is it that they're able to sell? Or maybe you're somebody who's like, oh, I don't want to come across as being salesy or like I'm begging. Excuse me. It's like a taxi driver saying, oh, I don't want people to think I'm a taxi driver, so I'm not going to go and drive my taxi today. What do you think will happen to that person? They will starve. They will absolutely starve. Or you're somebody who is, you sell goods in the market and you're like, oh, I don't want to start inviting people to come to my shop because I don't want people to start looking at me as this market woman is too desperate. Excuse me, what do you think will happen? People would ignore you and they will go to the person who's asking for the sale. And you will starve and you will not be able to make money in your business. All right? So you need to let go of these mindsets. You need to let go of these negative actions that may have been preventing you from reaching your sales goals. For things to change, you have to change your mindset and your actions. Say it with me. Wherever you are, just say it out loud. For things to change, put your name there. Edirin Edewor, have to change my mindset and my actions. So we'll say it again together. One, two, go. For things to change, I have to change my mindset and my actions. Okay. I hope everybody has said. If you said it, let me know that you said it in the comments. It's important that you say these things out loud so that you can begin to speak to your subconscious about the changes that you want to make in your life. Okay. But things to change, you have to change your mindset and your actions. So, what do you think makes people buy from either you or from every other person out there who sells? Hmm? I can see a lot of people saying, I said it awesome. I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you. All right. What do you think makes people buy? Maybe you think it's cheap products. Oh, if I just, make it 500 naira or 1,000 naira or $1 or one of those things, then people would buy because the other person, my competition, is selling it at, 50,000 or 100,000. Let me make my own cheap. But guess what? Many times, cheap doesn't necessarily translate properly to people. People will not come to meet you simply because yours is more affordable, especially when it comes to you selling knowledge or transformation. You're selling a coaching program, you're selling a digital product, you're selling a book or whatever. People will not just necessarily buy from you simply because your own is cheaper than the other person's. Or you want to give free services. So give value, give value, give value. After giving the value, you still have to sell. But a lot of people get stuck on the giving value part and they fail to sell. And you think that if you give enough free services, people will just automatically then decide to buy from you. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Free services are great. There's a time and a place for them. You still eventually have to make a sale. Or you think that it's showing 247 for your clients and you're not able to make money in your business. Or you think that it's showing 247 for your clients and you're not able to make money in your business. Or you think that it's showing 247 for your clients and you're not able to make money in your business. Well, let me tell you something. All right. So I hope everybody can hear me now. All right. Thank you. Good. There was some weird thing. I think it just went off for some reason. But anyway, we're back. We're back. Um, as I was saying, there are a couple of reasons why you think people buy. One, you think it's probably because your products are cheap, or you think people would only buy because your products are cheap, or free services, or showing up 247 for your clients. Nope. When you show up 247 for your clients, you are actually working against freedom. Guess what? You can only show up 247 for a limited period of time. If the Lord decides to bless you and you now have 1,000 clients, it's impossible for you to continue to keep up showing up like that. It's not going to happen. So don't start what you cannot finish. I always advise clients, don't start what you cannot finish. You want to give them everything. Give them your blood. Give them your DNA. Give them your BVN if they want it, even just so that they can buy from you. It's not a sustainable system of business. You don't want to give them everything just for a sale. Because you're selling one book, you will give them 10,000 different things just so that they can buy. Or you want to give massive discounts all the time. Every single time you're doing sale, every single time you're doing sale, every week there is a sale. Your clients and your audience members will not take you seriously, because it just feels like you're just trying to do a sale just to get, you're doing sales just so you to be able to make a lot of money. It will become distasteful. Hmm? Or you are one of those people that want to start dancing on social media every time you're dancing on social media just so that people can buy from it. It may come off, unless maybe your industry, you're a comedian or something, and that's what is the norm in your industry. That's not the norm in your industry, and you're supposed to be positioning yourself as an expert. Dancing on social media doesn't exactly shed a positive light on your image. Or you're one of those people that do PT sales. Oh, please buy from me, or make my children for fee eat. Buy from me, or so that I can pay my bills. Buy from me, or house rent is coming. Please buy. And then you're doing PT sales. People would not buy from you because they are interested in what it is that you have to sell. They will buy from you because they want to do their good deed for the day. And once they buy, they will never use your product. You will never get testimonials. You will not have social proof to be able to sell again. You would have discredited yourself simply because you're doing a PT sale. So these are not the things that make people buy. There is only one thing that makes people buy. And what's that? Your offer actually solving their problems. The only reason why people buy is because your offer actually solves a problem for them. No matter how cheap it is, no matter how many discounts you pile, no matter how many dances you dance, if you like, do all the leg work and one leg dance, no matter what kind of support you promise to give, if it doesn't solve a problem, people will not buy. There is so many things that I could do with my money. Why would I want to give it to you? If you're not solving a problem for me, there is no reason for me to give you my money. Even people that give money for free, there is a reason, there is a problem that you're solving. The problem is that people want to feel good about themselves. They want to feel like they've done a good deed. They want to feel like they are saints, they are saviors and messiahs. That's why they will give out money for free. Or they expect that something else is going to come. Maybe the Lord will bless them. You are solving a problem for them. If your offer doesn't solve a problem, people will not buy. Okay? So you don't have to struggle for the rest of your active life trying multiple things at a time. Today you're trying Instagram. Next tomorrow you're trying YouTube monetization. The other tomorrow you're trying online course. This one you're now trying membership. Next tomorrow you're trying mastermind. This one you're trying this and that. You don't have to try multiple things, struggling to find where you fit in for the rest of your life. Freedom is yours if you want it, but it will not come if you don't get. It will not come if you don't reach for that freedom. Okay? It will not come if you don't reach for that freedom. So, how are you able to build freedom or find freedom, work less and earn more in your business? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the big reveal? Are you ready for the big reveal? And let me shock you, something that you already heard a million times over. But maybe, just maybe this time it will actually make sense to you, because I know that one of the amazing things that I'm really, really good at doing is taking really complex ideas and breaking them down into understandable bits. So maybe for the very first time ever, you're going to finally understand this one simple trick. Okay. The best way to be able to build a life of freedom, earning more money in your business without compromising your time, is finding a way to get your products to sell themselves while you work less. It's getting a way for your products to continually sell themselves while you work less. Hear it. You're no longer going to be trading time for money, but you're going to be able to trade the process or the system of creating certain systems and structures in place that allow your clients to continuously rush into your business, whether you try or not, without you feeling salesy, without you feeling like you're begging for money all the time, without you having to say, come and buy all the time. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? for you to know exactly how to get people to buy from you without you telling them, come and buy all the time. And the simple way to do this is evergreen funnels. Evergreen funnels. I know you've heard the word evergreen before. You've heard funnels before. You've probably heard evergreen funnels together, but I really want to break it down for you today. Okay. I don't have a picture of a funnel, but I know everybody knows what a funnel looks like. So I don't want to complicate things for you. A funnel is simply that Y-shaped thing that you use to siphon liquids mostly into a jerry can or into your generator or into your car or into something or the other. Okay. A funnel is simply wider at the top and smaller at the bottom. Okay, so an evergreen funnel is a funnel that liquid is constantly pouring through day and night, 247, 365. So imagine that you have this massive generator that is huge and you want to pour some fuel into it. So instead of you pouring some fuel and stopping, you pour 50 liters, you stop, you pour 20 liters, you stop, you pour 10 liters, you stop. Imagine that this funnel and this huge generator is able to constantly take in, the liquid constantly all the time without it stopping. You have an endless flow of liquid flowing through the funnel. That is what an evergreen funnel is like. I'll give you another analogy. Everybody knows mangoes, right? We all know mangoes. Hopefully, we've all tasted a mango before. They're really delicious. But guess what? Mangoes are seasonal. They only come out within a particular season, so you don't find them all the time. But imagine that you have a magic mango tree and only you know the secrets to this magic mango tree. And this magic mango tree produces mangoes every single day of the year. This mango tree does not wait for mango season before it begins to bear fruit. It bears fruit in and out of season. It's constantly bearing fruit for you. So you constantly have mangoes to eat. And if you want to sell as well. Doesn't everybody want to have that kind of magic mango tree? If you want to have that kind of magic mango tree, wave your hands or say hi or say me in the comment section. Let me know. Imagine having a mango tree, a magic mango tree that actually bears fruit constantly. That is what being evergreen is. Evergreen basically means that it never goes out of season, it never stops, it never ends. That's what evergreen is. Now, let us now, bring it down to your business. Imagine that you have a system in your business that is constantly bringing clients into your business and constantly getting people to buy your products without you having to launch, without you having to put something out, without you having to sell, without you having to create brand new content all the time. Wouldn't that be pretty dope? Wouldn't that be pretty awesome if you have a system that allows you to consistently get coaching clients, to consistently get people to join your membership or your mastermind, or to buy your digital products or your book or your course or your paid masterclass or something or the other? Wouldn't it be pretty dope? Imagine that you are here and you have a book, for example, this fantastic book that helps people solve a wonderful problem. It's an irresistible offer on its own. And this book helps people to, let's say, for example, it helps people to um, create the greatest moi moi in the history of moi moi creation. All right. I have one of my clients who works with me as well in my membership program who actually is a chef and she has sold out programs all the time and she's been able to create something like this as well. She probably doesn't even realize it. That actually after she even taught her class on how to, create these wonderful recipes, people still find her and get to pay her for something that she did months ago. People still get to pay months ago, right? So an evergreen funnel is not complicated, and there are just a few things that you need. Only four simple things that you need for an evergreen funnel that allows you to be able to get consistent clients in your business, even while you're asleep, even when you're not working, even when you're not saying anything, even when you're not selling anything. It continues to sell for you. It's like having your own sales agent. Imagine that you're somebody, who has a shop in the market, and instead of you going to the market, you actually employ somebody who goes out and does the sales for you, constantly goes out and brings, those customers. Remember those evil boys in the markets, right? Those of you who go to Lagos market, and somebody is in the shop, but there are evil boys that go and stand on the road and they're calling, customers, hey, come and see, come and see. You want to buy jeans? I have jeans, come and buy. You want to buy shirts? I have shirt, come and buy. You want to buy shoe? I have shoe. You have mandilas, come and buy. A funnel is just like those sales guys. They go out and they do the sales for you. So you're just sitting down and sales are just flowing in. Okay. So what do you need in your funnel? You may think that, oh, I need click funnels, I need this, I need that, I need all this, really plenty things. You don't need all those very, very complicated things. You only need four things. Number one, you need a powerful story shared by you via a short video, a short 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most video, right? A simple short video that you share a powerful story, a compelling story about yourself, about your message, about the kind of people that you help, about what you help them do, and the promise of the solution that you help them to get. Remember that we said, that where is it? We want to. The reason why people buy is because your offer solves a problem. So, how do you get them to know that you have an offer that solves a problem? You want to share a very powerful story about the problem that you're helping them solve and the promise of a solution. That is what you just do in that short video. Okay? It could be a webinar, whatever it's called. It could be a short training. It could be a short class. It could be a short video, one video course or something, and you're just sharing your story. Hi guys, my name is this. This is what I do. I help people like you do X, Y, and Z. This is my story, and this is a story of people that I've helped as well. And guess what? These are the top three mistakes that people who have the same problem have made, and this is how I've been able to solve them. And I want to be able to help you and solve this thing for you as well. Guess what? Join my amazing community. Sign up for my coaching program. No, not even coaching program. Sign up for, sign up and join my Telegram group. Join my WhatsApp, training channel where I share amazing tips that will help you solve this problem as well. Sign up for my email list where I share amazing tips that will help you solve this problem as well. That's it. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm just saying connect with me so that I can continue to serve you. A video sales letter, even though it says sales letter in it, doesn't necessarily always sell. All right. You want to be able to have more touch points with people and connect with them so that you can build know, like, and trust with a few pieces of content. So the first thing you want to share is the first thing you want to have for your evergreen funnel is a powerful story. The second thing is a traffic source. A traffic source basically, where do I get people to watch my video? Where do I share this free, amazing, fantastic content filled video with people? A traffic source. So a source of traffic, a source of people, a place where people can actually see my video. Source of traffic can basically be social media. Okay. It can be your Facebook community. It can be your Facebook profile. It can be your Facebook page. It can be on YouTube. It can be, on Instagram. It can be on TikTok, wherever. It can be anywhere. So wherever it is that you can place this short video for people to see and watch and connect with you for the very first time, that's your traffic source. Okay, so you get your traffic source to watch this fantastic video sales letter. And the next thing is you invite them to connect with you via your platform, your main platform. Okay, say, hey guys, I have this fantastic video that I shared with you. Watch it. I teach in this video. Let's say, for example, I teach in this video how to have automatic income. Let's say, for example, this webinar is this video sales letter, but it's going to be a bit shorter than this. Okay, so in this amazing video, I'm going to show you the 4 things that you need to be able to build automatic income. And I will just share my story, and then I'll share this main part that I'm talking about right now as I'm sharing this video right now. This is so meta. Right, and say, hey guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining this automatic income webinar. Is this you? Are you struggling with having a consistent income? Are you struggling with, building consistent, repetitive customers? Are you struggling with growing your audience? Are you struggling with this X, Y, and Z? I have an amazing thing called an evergreen funnel that I would like to share with you, and it's something that's so easy that you can do. There are 4 major points that you need to have automatic income to get your funnel to start working. The first thing you need is a powerful story. The second thing you need is a traffic source. The third thing you need is a few pieces of content to get people to get to know you Very, very powerful pieces of content that builds know, like, and trust. It qualifies you. It shares a amazing story about the people that you've helped. And then, thirdly, it builds a call to action for them to eventually buy an irresistible offer, which leads me to number four. Number four is an irresistible offer to sell. Now, for your funnel to be able to generate sales, you must have a product to sell. Okay. So, guess what? Connect with me on my email list by clicking the link below. Go to bit.ly/Edirin Edewor's newsletter, or newsletter by Edirin Edewor, and connect with me there. Just shoot me a hi. Just connect with me there. I'm going to say hi. I'm going to say hello. In fact, when you connect with me, I'm going to send you a free template on how you can create your own short video sales letter as well. Don't forget to grab that free template. It's very time sensitive, so make sure that you click this immediately so that you can grab it. Okay, so when you connect with me, I'll be very happy to say hi and hello to you. Bing, bam, bam. Video over. Very, very short. In fact, you can actually do this video in 5 minutes if you want. Right? Have you seen that? So what I did is, inside this free webinar I'm sharing with you now, I just gave you another video sales letter inside of this webinar. I showed you exactly how you can do it as well. It's something that is so free. So it's something that is so amazing, such a no-brainer, such a simple thing that you're doing, but it helps you to show to people that this person knows what they're talking about. And guess what? They have something more that they could give me. They promised me something amazing if I should just click to either join their WhatsApp, or to join their Telegram channel, or to join their email list, or to join their Facebook group. If I click and I go there, I'll be able to see this free template on how I can also do a video sales letter as well. Guys, clap for me now. Have I not tried? So you do that. So that's what we call a few pieces of content, okay? And then by the content number three, the next thing, you're upselling them to your irresistible offer. You have gotten to introduce yourself to them through the video sales letter. You've given them something free that helps them to solve one of those problems that you have outlined in your video sales letter. You've now gone forward to introduce yourself and show video proof or social proof of people that you have helped get the results that you're promising them before. Guess what? What makes you think that if you show this video to 100 people, 5 of them will not at least want to buy from you? By the time you've shown the video, you've given them amazing value, you've connected with them, you've shown them proof that what you do works. When you then put out your irresistible offer, they would be ridiculously crazy to not buy from you. And guess what? This is not something that you have to do over and over again. All you need to do is just set up the system, create your irresistible offer, create your pieces of content that you're going to be giving out automatically when somebody either joins your Telegram channel or joins your WhatsApp channel, or joins your email list. It automatically goes to them. You can set all those things up, and then eventually the very last content is going to have a call to action for them to buy whatever it is that you have to buy. And you've already set up the payment and everything that people are buying. So all you need to do is just sit and cross your hands and start collecting your credit alerts. That's all you need to do. Once you've set up this system once, all you need to do is just two things. Number one, make sure that many people get to see that first video. Number two, get ready to collect your money. Get ready to collect your credit alerts. Get ready to see those Paystack receipts, those Flutterwave receipts, those seller, hey, you just paid a sale, those PayPal receipts, those Stripe receipts. Get ready to get those credit alerts, and those people sending confirmation messages to say, hey, I already got your product, please send it to me, or however it is that you're actually delivering the product. Isn't it simple? It's a simple no-brainer. But guess what? I know that there are some people here who are ridiculously scared about the whole process, right? So isn't it simple? Are you excited for that? It's simple, right? I'm giving you like the entire process. I'm giving you the tools that you need, and I've showed you exactly how to walk through it. But guess what? I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, what if I don't have an offer? Or what if my offer is not irresistible? Because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say for this high converting video sales. What am I going to say? What am I going to tell them? Like, how do I say the things? What do I do? Or how do I get people to actually watch it? Like, where do I see people actually want to watch it? How do I create the right kind of content that creates know, like, and trust? What what kind of free thing can I give them that will get them to actually really, really want to sign up for whatever it is I have to offer? Or how do I create the right kind of content? What kind of tools should I use? Which one is better? Is it Telegram? Is it WhatsApp? Should I use Facebook group? Should I use email marketing? Which one should I use? What kind of tool? Nail bite, nail bite, nail bite, nail bite. Somebody's freaking out right now, but guess what? Do not freak out. Calm down. Okay? Calm down. Okay? I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking about all these things. They've crossed your mind. But guess what? What if I could hold your hand all the way? What if I could help you pick out your irresistible offer? What if I could help you craft your own video sales letter with a simple template that I use every single time for all of my video sales letter that you could follow as well? What if I give you the simple tools to build that simple funnel for yourself? What if I give you my hot content templates that convert your traffic to buyers? It's not just any kind of content that you just post to know. They are specific, hot, high converting content that will convert those people who have watched your videos from just watchers into buyers. What if I could give you support for a whole month and even beyond by telling you exactly what to do every single day to ensure that you have this entire evergreen funnel set up and running and bringing you income? What if I could do that for you? Would anybody be interested in that? Would you like me to help you do this? Guess what? I've had fantastic results from fantastic people. And 2022, I told myself that what I want to do to show up for members of my community is to just make their lives easy. And everything I have done since then, every kind of content I've created, every kind of program I've created was just to do exactly that. All right. So, if would you be excited? I'm not seeing any answers. I'm not seeing any answers. I'm just seeing only like 1 yes or something. Would you be excited if I could help you to pick out your irresistible offer? Right? Guess what? In June, which is this coming month, this next month of June, right? This next month of June, you're in luck because members of my inner circle are actually going to be having what we are going to be calling a funnel challenge. All right. We're having a funnel challenge. I've told them before that we're having a fantastic challenge for the month of June. And I've told them that we're going to be doing a funnel challenge. So everything that I've shared with you right now, helping them pick out their irresistible offer, how to craft the video sales letter with a simple template, with a full whole masterclass on how to go through the entire step-by-step process with all the tools that they need and the content templates that they need and support. I'm going to be doing this for only members of my inner circle. But guess what? I want to give everybody who's not a part of my inner circle yet the opportunity to join us. The doors are currently open right now to join my inner circle. It's called SPAS, Smart Profitable Authors, but it's not just for authors, it's for anybody who is an expert who wants to be able to build a life of freedom. Okay. So my inner circle has been on since January, but you're very free to join us this June. Okay. And it is ridiculously affordable for anybody who's either just starting out or you're already a pro in business. Okay. So this June, we're going to be having the funnel challenge, and I'm inviting you, if you've never been a member of my inner circle, or maybe you came before you left and you backslid and you want to come back again, but we're open the doors wide open for you. Okay. So we're going to be having a funnel channel. We have a members exclusive goal planning session where I will basically explain the entire process of the funnel building process for you. That happens on the 5th of every single month. We're also going to be having accountability and community support. We have a private Facebook group. I also have a Telegram channel where I put important information and give you your updates and what we call prompts for the day. Okay. We also have co-working opportunities for people who want to work together on projects, on the community, office hours where you can ask questions and I will always answer. It's kind of like just having me by your ear answering your questions when you post them. You also have access to a library of courses, over 70 amazing content with free books, free workbooks, free templates that you can actually download. All right. And fantastic dozens and dozens of videos on different subjects, all the different subjects on online business, and the entire process is all there. Okay, you want to learn how to create a product, you've never created a product before, there are content inside my online library that helps you to be able to create content for yourself. All right, you also have access to a suite of tools and resources for your business that you could use. access to me on the membership platform, like I said before. We also have bi-monthly Q&A sessions and coaching calls as well, so that I can check in on you via a private Zoom call at the middle of the month, at the end of the month, and we also have a beginning of the month goal planning section and much more. We also do book of the month as well, where we actually have a book that helps us through the process of whatever it is that we're doing. Guess what? The funnel challenge for the month of June is going to be a 10-day challenge, and every single one of those days, I will just be telling you, do this. All you need to do is just follow what I share, and you will get the same results that other people have been getting as well. You don't need to start cracking your head. What do I do? What do I post? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do today. Everything is going to be laid out for you. I will just give you the prompt. Hey, this is day one. Your prompt for the day, do this, do this, do this, and you do it. And if you're encountering challenges throughout the day, I'm there to answer any questions that you have. Members of my inner circle are here on this webinar, and they can attest to the fact that everything I have said is true. Guess what? All the people that I shared with you here at the beginning of this, where was that? At the beginning of this, right? All these people, Zainab, Mary, Olabisi, Ketura, so many other people, all of them are members of my inner circle. All of these results that I'm sharing with you that they had, they came from the inner circle. In January, we had a one book away challenge where I helped them to be able to write and publish their books and sell and launch and sell. All right, I was there with them throughout the entire process. In February, we had a visibility campaign that people are still reaping the fruits of till today. All right, in March, we had the money making March where I gave them 21 sales tips for 21 days for them to be able to sell and make money. In April, we had class to cash where I showed them how to create a class and sell it. Someone like what's her name now, the chef, for example, I was sharing this earlier on, and I said the chef, she was able to do the class to cash challenge, and guess what, I taught them how to turn a class into a digital product, and that product is still selling till this day. Till this day, this was in March, we are in May, people are still buying the replay of that. All right, I teach you how you can make residual income so that you are able to then sit down and you are using digital products to actually make money rather than trading your time for money. In April, we had class to cash. In May, we brought back the visibility campaign because everybody wanted it. This June, we are having the funnel challenge. Okay, so you do not want to miss it. And guess what? Registrations have already opened, and this is your chance to join in the June session of the Inner Circle program. Okay, so registrations have opened. You can take a screenshot if you want, but I think it's at the bottom here. You can see where it is to say join the Inner Circle. For 1 month, you could go to seller.co/spa membership monthly. For 3 months, you can go to seller.co/spa membership quarterly. For 6 months is seller.co/spa membership half yearly. Click on any of the links for any of the months, and guess what? For all of the things that I do for members of my community, for all of the resources they have, for all the access that they have, for all the results that they have gotten, all right, 12,500 naira a month is nothing, because first of all, they have access to over 500,000 naira worth of resources in the back end. 500,000 naira worth. So 12,000, 30, 60, it's nothing compared to that. Plus, you have access to fantastic people. You have access to group coachings. You have access to question and answers. You have access to goal planning sessions. You have access to me. You have access to other members of the community as well. This is super, super exciting. And guess what? Registrations will close, pretty soon. All right, we don't like to crowd ourselves. I usually leave it to about 50 people. Okay, so we don't want to have too many people so that I can be able to reach out to as many of you as possible and I don't get overwhelmed. So once we get to a particular quota, I will shut down registration, because even people who are in the inner circle, they still renew their inner circle membership as well. So we don't want to take everybody, we don't want to crowd it, but make sure that if you haven't yet, go to this, take a screenshot of this, take a screenshot of it so that you can actually go back later and sign up. Okay, so I cannot wait to help you to build your own evergreen funnel that will be able to bring money for you. Guess what, guys? This is even funny. Like, I did a training for Johnny BD's head start digital training summit or so. That was last month. and I set up a simple evergreen funnel for that. And just yesterday, I woke up and I still saw a sale from the things that I offered last month. That is what an evergreen funnel can do for you. I wake up almost on a daily basis and I see book sales from A to Z of ebook publishing, or somebody buying Amazon Printed Profits bundle, or somebody buying the digital products bundle. All right. That's what an evergreen funnel does for you. It goes forth before you and sells your product without you having to sell yourself. If you're worried about feeling salesy or not wanting to beg people, evergreen funnels is the answer for this. I've never thought about funnels before like this. Never, ever, ever, ever. Because I wanted to perfect it well. And I know my audience. I know what you guys struggle with the most. And I know that going to learn funnels from those Oyibo people in quotes may not necessarily help because they use complex tools that do not work for people of our demographic from our country. So I had to find a way to tweak it and adjust it using the tools that we are already familiar with so that it becomes easier for me and for my audience members and for people who want to buy to become easy for them to buy as well. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm not going to be sharing with you, oh, go and get register for click funnels at $99 or $97 per month. I'm not going to be sharing with you how to go and sign up for some very expensive tool that you cannot afford or that may be too complicated for you. What I'm going to be sharing with you, any tool I'm going to be sharing with you for the month of June, there's going to be a tutorial for it. And I'm going to share the tutorial with you on how you can easily set it up for yourself. And guess what? It's just basically one extra thing that I'll probably need to set a tutorial for. One simple tool that I will need to set a tutorial for you. Okay. So if you haven't yet got on my inner circle, go and sign up now. We're excited. We can't wait to have you since there are some of them in the comment section already welcoming you. We can't wait to welcome you. We can't wait to have you in. We can't wait to invite you. Someone was asking me once, and when I was talking about, I think I mentioned it to one person in passing in a DM. And so like, oh, but I've not seen any of the video sales that I'm like, are you serious? Go on my Instagram, click on. You will see a picture of a particular lady there who's actually in the comment section as well. Her name is Rahima, right? And there's a video there, and it's just an entire process of me using a simple Canva website to basically sell products. People still click on that link. People still watch her videos. People still go from there to my community. Somebody from some country that I cannot mention now, found me on Instagram, clicked on my Instagram link, saw the testimonial from Rahima, joined my Facebook group, and today that partnership has been absolutely worth it. It's been a fantastic. This is from somebody in Europe that has never heard of me before, but from a simple testimonial video on a simple Canva website was able to do that. You don't know how to do a Canva website for your video sales letter? Don't worry. I settle all of that. I have all of those things covered for you in the inner circle. Okay. Inner circle members can testify. All right. So make sure that you sign up. I'm excited. I'm happy. I've done all the things that I said I was going to do today. I've shared everything with you. If you have any questions, ask your questions in the comment section and I'll be very happy to answer. Yeah. I'm clapping for myself. This has been wonderful. This has been exciting. I've been so happy to share this with you. I've been waiting, bursting at the seams to share evergreen funnels with you because this is a huge, huge game changer. It's a huge game changer, right? So make sure that you join in so that we can work on setting this up for you so that you never have to worry about how to launch or how to do this or how to do that every single time. Okay. So, any questions for me? If you have any questions, put your questions in the comment section. I'll be very happy to answer. Um, um, Zainab is here, says spam membership is still jumping ASAP. And Rahima says a second Zainab, it's what it's far and above the price. I'm excited for the evergreen funnel. I've wanted to have a funnel for my business. Awesome. That's why you have me. Because I'm always bringing the juicy, really, really fantastic money printing ideas for you. Okay. Zainab says join the money making party in Spa. That's right. You want to say, well done, coach. Awesome. So I'm guessing I've done my job. I'm always excited when nobody has questions because it means that I have done a fantastic job teaching and breaking down. All you have to do now is take the final step. All right. Take the final step. Click on any of those links now and go sign up. And we cannot wait to see you in the inner circle. Okay, we cannot wait to see you in the inner circle. All right, so any questions for me? Any questions for me? I don't think there are any questions. All right, so guys, sign up. I'm excited. And again, just to round up before I call it a night, why do I share these things with you? Why do I, people are like, oh, why do you give out your secrets and stuff? This is something I've been doing for like 2 years anyway, that I haven't taught. I didn't teach it for 2 years at all. I had to make sure that it worked. I tried it on my low content products business. I tried it on Keith and Stone. I tried it on my online publishing business. Um, I tried it on coaching, and I tried it on influencer marketing. I tried it on digital products. I had to try it on different, so that when you are asking me your questions, I will have answers because I have done the work. All right. Why am I sharing these things with you? Because I'm passionate about helping. I'm passionate about making your life easy. I know so many people that teach, funnels, and they're all fantastic. The truth is, many times they're a bit too complicated for people in my demographic to understand. And while it may be easy for me because I'm a little bit of a techie, I understand some of those things and the languages, and I can afford to have those expensive uh, funnel platforms and tools and software and so on and so forth. Members of my community can't. So there's a disconnect between me and members of my community if I'm doing something that they cannot replicate. So I'm always passionate about finding the easiest ways to help people to accomplish the same results that I and other people accomplish easily. Okay. I'm really, really passionate about helping you. I'm really passionate about seeing a lot of people come out of this struggle business of saying that they cannot afford a 10,000 naira class simply because they're going through hell and high water. It's ridiculous. All right. This is not, shaming anybody, but 10,000 naira doesn't do a lot in this economy. And for somebody to say, oh, I cannot afford 12,500 naira for your inner circle program or something, it breaks my heart every time, because I'm making these things accessible for practically anybody, and there are still people who still cannot access it. It breaks my heart every time. That's why I come out and I do what I do and I share what I share. And you can, with this information I've shared in this free webinar, go and create your own evergreen. You don't need me. All right. You don't even need me. You can go and spend countless hours on YouTube and all those other social media platforms and research and research and research and research and try and make a lot of mistakes and do your trial and error till you get it right. Wonderful. That's good for you. That works for you. Fine. You have the time, you have the energy, you have the data to do all of those things. Wonderful. But wouldn't it be better for you to actually get help and direction from somebody who has a proven system, from somebody who has worked with the systems that actually would work for you, rather than going on YouTube to go and meet Oyibo people that do not have an idea of the real kind of struggles that we go through here? Wouldn't it make sense for you to actually work with somebody who has proven results, somebody who can get you the unique kind of results that you need, right? If it is, if you're excited, if you can't wait, if you're ready to live a life of freedom, if you're ready to exchange freedom for working 247, if you're ready to finally step out and finally live your dreams, if you're ready to have all the amazing time that you have to do all the things that you want to do while you're still young, then make sure that you sign up on the Inner Circle program. I can't wait to see you there. We're one big family. We can't wait to have you. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. This has been a fantastic webinar. I will probably try as much as possible to leave this up here for like another 12 hours or so. And then I'll take it down. I'll make it private. Only members of my inner circle will be able to have access to this video after I take it down. But make sure that you watch it. If you came late, please try and watch it again before it goes up. I think it's just about under an hour or so. Okay. Yes. Case Ketura is here. Ketura says, just yesterday I watched your video on how to share one screen during a Facebook Live, and it was easy to understand. I had earlier watched a couple of videos, but my confusion got confused. Funny enough, you're not the only person that said this, and it's not even because you're Nigerian. I have a lot. If you go to the comments of that particular video, it's on YouTube, it's on my YouTube channel. It has about 30,000 views or so. This video has massive views. And I was shocked at how many white people, how many people from Western countries did not understand how to do it until I taught it. So this is for the people who have imposter syndrome and saying like, well, I cannot take my business global, but what of my accent? You know, Americans do this thing better. It's not true. It's not true. Your accent and the way in which you explain things because of where you're coming from gives you a unique advantage. All right. So spread your wings and get out there. You never know who you're helping, or you never know who you're blessing, or you never know who wants to connect with you and work with you. Okay, so thank you again for listening. This has been wonderful. Someone says, when does registration start? Registration has started right now. So register, and the you're going to be admitted onto the platform on the 1st of June. Okay, so when you register, you'll get a receipt that says that your registration has been successful. Okay, just keep that receipt. On the 1st of June, all again, this is registration open for June. So on the 1st of June, you will receive two emails, one from seller and one from me, with an onboarding email that's just basically welcoming you and taking you through the entire process of the inner circle. Okay, I'll explain everything. I'm going to give you the access to the Facebook group and the access codes and the Telegram channel, and give you explanations on what you're to expect for that month. Okay, so even though registrations have started now, payments have started now, you will be onboarded on the 1st of June. I always forget to say this, so I always get a lot of people who say, I've registered, but I've not been added. You will be added on the 1st of June, okay? You'll be added on the 1st of June for everybody who's registering now. Thank you so much for that question, Yewande. I really appreciate that. You reminded me to be able to answer that part. Thank you. All right. This has been absolutely wonderful. I had a great time. Don't forget to click on the link. Don't forget to take charge of your own destiny and have a strong why and a strong vision for yourself. I can't wait to see you in the inner circle. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I will see you in another video.